My third grader has been working on her multiplication of 6s and 7s and time and money. So we're really honing in on those skills for her. And Bo has been doing kindergarten and first grade math. So we're really working on her coordination with writing. And as time, it'll get better. But as of right now, we're working on that and rectangles with her and sides and counting those sides and identifying those shapes. So she did that great. She's also working on flashcards, identifying numbers 1 through 30. She's pretty good. Some numbers she still confuses. She still does confuse her 6 and her 9s, but at her age, that is nothing that I'm worried about. She'll get it eventually. My 5th graders are doing least common multiples and finding the common denominator. That is what Mimi and Winter are working on in math. So far, it's been going pretty good. We just have areas that we need to critique and work on with them to remind them when they're doing the chart, they have to work the chart completely, even if they know the answers. That way we know when we move on to greatest common factors, they know how to do it properly. Malaise is in 7th grade and she's working on adding decimals, dividing decimals, subtracting decimals, and rounding decimals. So that is what she's currently working on, and we're trying to go ahead and finish out this unit. So when January rolls back around and we come back, she is not in a split. We don't want that because we're taking a couple of weeks off as needed. So we want to go ahead and finish that unit out.
You only get to 42. You don't get to 40 ever. Because you add 4 to 8 is 12.
Well, that means you've gone too far because it says 0 to 40, not 42.
But if you add 4 to here, it's 42.
But Caitlin, your direction says count by 4s from 0 to 40. If you go to 42, you miss directions. You're gone too far. And that's wrong.
But 4 plus 4 is 8.
But you're wrong.
Yeah.
23, 27, 31, 34, 38, and 42 are all wrong. So erase those. I think you need to get your math chart out. Megan, you have to write bigger on your paper or we're not going to be able to see what it is. Make your chart. So...
Wait, you passed it.
No, I didn't. That was the hundreds chart paper.
There was a multiplication chart behind it.
How about we just look at our 4s, okay? Let's take this out. Now, look at your 4s and see. All right, Megan, 4 over 11 in our top box.
Let me finish erasing.
And 5 over 22 in our bottom box. What are our denominators?
It says
Now you need to do your factors.
32.
Oh my goodness. Excuse you, and it's burping season.
Are you gonna pass this on YouTube?
Okay. So you got 24.
32 is our next one. And then we have to go to 30.
Okay, Lucy, go eat your morning snack in the kitchen. You know Daddy said no more eating in here.
And we get to 40. The chart was
All right, which one of those is our least common factor, Mimi?
5, 10, 15.
Write it out to the side so I know you know.
20, 30,
And you forgot to do it on this side.
35,
You need to write it a little bigger so we can see.
40, 45, 50. Done.
Okay.
My 5 for easy.
Now, Caitlin,
I have to add and subtract these numbers.
watch your signs.
Okay, let's go. This is 10. Let me carry the 1 and add a 0 here. That's 7. 10 is 5. So 108 as our total answer. Give it a box. Okay, 8 plus 2 is 10. And 10 plus 2 is 12. Then carry a 1. And this is the one that I accidentally moved. Okay. Now carry my 1. Alright. 6 plus
Mimi,
3 is 9.
Megan, come here, baby.
9 plus 1 is 2.
I want to show you something.
Okay.
Okay. You know how when we did our multiples, we put them in the middle box, and then we put the least common factors over here? That's what you have to do. It shows us that you know what you're. I'm glad you know it, but you have to show all your work, honey.
Okay. Mommy, I figured it out. It's 102. That's because we have 2 columns. Doesn't mean we cannot have 100. No. The answer is 112.
So you, Megan, you're gonna put your 16 on the side. You put 3 8s over here and 1/2 here. You gotta show that you know the multiples here. Go ahead and fill those in real quick.
4 minus 31, 13 cents.
The dominoes right here, you're gonna find the dominoes out of here that match these, and you're gonna line them up on this side of your paper. Well, put this back in your binder and get your 7s out, Peyton. Well, you wrote your 7s on your paper.
I know. I guess one of them was wrong.
One of your 7s are wrong?
I know. I just wrote it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is 56.
No. Look, this has 4 in it, and this has 5. There it goes. Good job.
Find one that has a 6 and a 1 and a 5 and a 6.
Still wrong. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're expressing 0.56 and 0.46 as fractions in the simplest terms. 0.4 How do they compare with fractions in problem 2A? Problem 2A was 14 over 25 and 2/5. You're going to express 0.56.
Nope, ain't going there.
Yes. And 0.4 is fractions in the simplest terms.
No matter what, which annoyingly,
Megan, your problem is you haven't wrote your chart. 3/10 and 7/20. so I am finishing up math with my 7th grader Kitty Malaise, and Mimi is finishing up math in 5th grade. Winter is finishing up ELA review. My younger two, my 3rd grader and my kindergartner, are done with math for the day. And they're on a little break while I work with them and review and go over their assignments that they messed up on or just didn't understand. So we're going to review that.